Hey everybody, welcome back to Play the Game HQ, and welcome back to another episode of Get Better at Crokinole, a title we worked long and hard on, lots of focus groups.
We workshopped that one.
Yes, that was pretty much the last 4 to 5 weeks
Days.
of emails back and forth to come up with that title. I hope you like it. I'm here with Jeremy Tracey, maker of Tracey Boards. I said it right. I keep introducing him as Jeremy Tracer, which is the star of my other spy novel series, coincidentally.
Sounds like a cool guy.
Yeah, sounds like a great guy. So Jeremy makes Tracey Boards, arguably the best Crokinole boards in the world. Not a sponsor, just happened to come down to help share the love of Crokinole. This is Get Better at Crokinole Intermediate, and we're talking about waxing.
We are. We've already talked about how we want to use the shuffleboard wax in the gutter, not all over the board. And the vast majority of the time before I shoot, I am going to wax, and you can see right there.
Yep. You're going to wax the button.
There's a little bit on the underside, and that is all I need to do that.
Is that?
I mean, you know, there's the strategy, and then there's the execution. Then there's the over-execution.
You said that's all you need.
Yeah. It's part of what you need. Did I say all that you need? Thank
Yes,
you for
said
correcting
that's all
me.
you need.
I appreciate the correction. There you
go.
Trick
And
shots.
a trick shot.
Trick
Yeah.
shots, yep. All right. So that is what I do the vast majority of the time, and as well as what a lot of I play with and against the best, arguably the best players in the world in the NCAA.
You.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I usually...
I didn't think I was that good, but I'll take it.
Okay, all right. Moving right along. And this is what you'll see the vast majority of them do. A little bit of a rub of the wax in the gutter, and then you make your shot.
That is exactly what I do.
Now, this would be an intermediate, maybe even crossing into an advanced tip of how to more strategically use your wax. There are times when I want to make a shot and I want to do what is called a hit and stick. If I wax my button, it's extra slippery and it's going to, you see that it hit and it carried.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to hit and stick, because I don't want to get closer to the center hole and set you up for a potential 20, I want to hit and stick. You just saw me do it here. Mm-hmm. I wipe the wax, and then when I hit, because there's I wipe the wax off, there's going to be less carry. Mm-hmm. Now, the other thing, and I'll be straight up and honest with you, some of my good friends in the Crokinole community make fun of me for this, but there's something that I do if I want to do a drop back. So if I want to hit and I want my button to drop back, like I need extra action. A lot of players, beginner players will look at that and say, that is too far away. I can't get a 20 off of that.
Drop back being hit it and come back into.
Yes. If I need extra action from the button, I will do what you see me doing right now. And I will sprinkle. So there's an abundance of wax there.
That looks like too much wax.
You would think so. And it comes here. I am more likely to get that drop back because I have made that button extra slippery.
So all I have to do, you're saying, is sprinkle the wax. Did you shoot through this way or through this way?
I would shoot this way.
Okay. So I got my overabundance of wax. Mm-hmm. This is all you have to do. It's going to be great when I actually do this. It's too slippery.
A poor craftsman blames his tools. You made contact, so that was a valid shot. But yes, the overall take-home message is not that you just use your wax, you use your wax strategically. Mm-hmm. So most shots, probably 80-90% of my shots, this is how I wax my button. But the times that I want to hit and stick, I want to wipe the wax off the button and off of where my shooting area is.
Can you could you legally in a tournament?
If there's a lot, then yeah, I mean, there's no specific rule against it. There is a rule against me actually touching that button. If there's an abundance of wax on,
but don't bring out a paintbrush.
And if there's way too much wax on the board, it's just kind of, it's just good etiquette to any modifications would be before the match starts, not mid-match. Yeah, but if you want to do more of a hit and stick, then yeah, wiping the wax off. So there
and
is.
if you want to get a 20, just wipe it.
Yes. Yep. So, and I mean, there are times, honestly, that a board is playing super, super fast, and if I find myself overshooting, then I stop using this wax. I will intentionally, even for an open 20, I will make that adjustment, and so that came up short.
So I want to just wipe it off.
Yep.
Is all I have to do to get a 20. See, then it's too slow.
You know, having you here is like a built-in disclaimer that results may vary.
And now it's too fast.
But no, all I'm saying is that don't be too stuck on this is how I wax my button. And it is an intermediate to advanced skill to be flexible in how and when and how much wax you are going to use. Strategically decide how much wax and when you're going to use it.
And in that thought process, again, it's a thought process. By thinking about that, you are thinking about not only what am I trying to hit, but also what do I want my button to do afterwards.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is very important thinking if you want to get better of thinking through what you want to happen through the entire action of your turn.
I believe it's an expression that comes from pool in that it doesn't matter what you make, it matters what you leave. And that's absolutely true to Crokinole. I mean, you want to make 20s and it matters what you leave. When you're playing a strong player, you want to leave them. It's an expression that I use. I want to leave them nothing. I want to leave them frustrated with challenging shots. Yeah. So, in the nicest Canadian polite way I possibly can.
Absolutely. So this was kind of intermediate, how to play Crokinole wax techniques. We're also going to talk about controlling the board.
Yep.
What are other techniques that we're going to go over?
We've got a list. Oh, you want me to know it off the top of my head?
Hammer awareness, controlling the board, illegally hiding, and self-assist. That's what you were supposed to,
Baby. Yeah, hammer awareness is the next one.
That looks so professional.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. This has been Waxing Techniques and getting better at Crokinole. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. We'll direct them to Jeremy so he can answer them correctly. We'll also leave a link to Tracey Board's website where you can go get your own Tracey's Crokinole board. They're amazing, and he also has some tips and tricks and other things on his website. And I think that's all for now.
Happy flicking.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.